welcome back to Talk with Becky, and today's episode is really interesting. We're talking about everything money, yes, everything money, and I have two lovely friends that are going to help me talk about this topic. I have Taonga, aka Joseph Zulu, to help us digest this topic, and of course Elizabeth, aka Beth.
Hello.
Yes, these people are here to help us talk about money, everything that concerns money. Well, at least I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, some things, yes. So I will ask you, Taonga, to tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and one fun fact about yourself.
All right. Thank you so much, Becky. So my name is Joseph Taonga Zulu. Fun fact: I've never watched Titanic, and I never intend to, because life is already hard. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, what I do. So it's a difficult thing. I'm a creative, so graphics design, websites, and all that stuff, as well as ministry, whatever God is calling me to do in that season.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I've never watched Titanic either. So
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah,
you are fine.
You
are fine.
Protect your mental.
Yeah, true. And we have the lovely Elizabeth. Hi.
My name is Elizabeth, and what I do, I'm a pharmacist by profession. And one thing about me, I do like, when I'm not working, I think I do like graphics design, which I think rubs off on me from
yes. Yes. You know when they say two shall become one? Yeah, literally. Okay, so today we're talking about everything to do with money, and I am so looking forward to hear your perspectives as a married couple, and I believe that this year you guys just celebrated your 4th anniversary.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Yes, we're learning. Yes. Yeah, so we're going to go into it, and I will be just asking some things, and you guys feel free to answer depending on what you've learned and what you keep learning. All right? Okay. So the first question is there anything about money you wish you had known before getting married? I will ask Beth to first answer this.
Sure, no problem. One thing I'm glad I knew about money.
Yes.
Before getting married. Was how important it is to kind of really forsake the individual.
Okay.
Not find my identity in money.
Okay.
So I think for me, being exposed to, and I think I was very fortunate to be exposed to platforms like Christian Voice. There's a program that used to come on Christian Voice. What was it called? Chuck Swindoll and them. Focus on the Family.
Okay.
They would have lots of conversations around marriage and around money, and I would passively listen even as a kid. And I think it gave me the general value that, first of all, I do not find my identity in money.
Okay.
And in marriage, the whole idea is really kind of just becoming one and forsaking self. And so I think my approach to money, even when we got married, and I think we shared this view, so it was very easy to kind of leave out, was there's no such thing as my money and your money. If there's money, it's our money. And I think that has really, not only has it worked very well for us, but I think it has avoided a lot of arguments that I think other people have around money when it's bifurcated, your money, my money, how you're using it, and so I think I'm glad we do it together.
Okay, that is very interesting. Yeah, I have heard of a lot of fights with her money, his money, our money, and I don't, like I said, when two are one, they are one. So literally, whatever they do, especially with money, you become one. All right. So the next question I will ask you, sir, which financial area do you wish you had addressed while you were single?
Yeah, I think for me it's being self-aware when it comes to money.
Okay.
I was really bad.
Okay.
I knew quite a bit about money before we got married.
Okay.
But I think I just didn't put into practice. It took me a long time to acknowledge the fact that for lack of better terms, my money personality is one that I easily take risks. So if I have a 500 kwacha in the account and there is a 500 kwacha promo going on, everything is gone.
I hear you.
Yeah. Or if I have 500 kwacha and there is 600 kwacha promo, I have 600 kwacha. Somehow I'll find. Yeah. So I ended up in a lot of trouble, and I think I wish I realized that earlier and put things in place. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So my next question is: has your 4 years of budgeting and saving changed in any way? Like the past 4 years, like I mentioned, you just celebrated your 4th anniversary, and when it comes to money, what has improved? What is something that you guys have done better compared to your first or second year in marriage? And either of you can pick this one up.
Okay. You wanna go first?
I think one of the things that we've gotten better at is saving.
Okay.
And just figuring out our money personalities. I think while he likes risk, I think I'm quite risk averse, but still, I think we both like to spend.
Okay.
I think we both like to spend. So trying to navigate that. I think sometimes maybe for some couples, it's going to be like one likes to spend and then the other is a little bit more frugal. So we both like to spend. If I'm able to inspire him on something that we need to get and vice versa, we're buying that thing. So I think it took us some adjusting. Because obviously getting married comes with a lot of responsibilities, and just trying to figure out life. Like you won't always have, like you don't really have a fallback plan. You are the fallback plan. Fallback plan. You're the one who is responsible for putting things in place. So I think, learning to save has been one of the interesting things.
Okay. Do you have anything that you want to add on that one?
I think learning to trust God.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I don't know if your platform is.
Oh yes, very much Christian.
Yeah. So I think learning to trust God more and more. I remember when we just got married and put a little budget together, already on paper, like in the Excel sheets. We had a shortfall, and we had to sort of find ways, but God always sort of came through, and would have to trust Him at times for some of the basics of things. Over time, I've noticed, the other day I was just thinking about how earlier I would have to trust God maybe for transport money to go to work. What we have is enough for the next 3 days. It's no longer a thing. We just know somehow God is going to come through, and we've been able to jump on bigger projects, trusting God is going to come through. I think because I easily take on risk, it was never difficult to jump on big projects anyway. But it's been amazing to see Beth also sort of like us being one in terms of trusting God for lack of better terms. So I think that's one area in which we've grown.
Okay, and since it's been like 4 years, so my assumption is that the first year and two, that was a bit shaky, and now things are all, at least like she said, learning and finding out your money personalities and trusting God. That is nice. That is nice. Thank you so much. So my next question will be, how crucial or critical is it for a person to learn or to start saving, especially those who are about to get married? As a single person, you need to save, but how critical is it when you are about to get married to learn how to save as an individual and as a couple? You can go.
All right. All right. I think it's very important.
Okay.
So obviously there is textbook information about this, Google information.
Yes.
Experts that are more knowledgeable that you bring on here to talk about
that.
But my limited experience. Saving in and of itself, I think sometimes is overrated, because at times people will find their value in having a certain amount in the bank.
Okay.
I am worth $1 million. I don't subscribe to that.
Okay.
What I subscribe to is this. I believe money exists to enhance our lives.
Okay.
So whether it's helping us give, whether it's helping us spend, ultimately money is there to be spent.
Okay.
So saving essentially is simply making sure that you always have money to spend.
Okay.
So I think the whole point of saving then becomes, what's the goal of saving?
Okay.
Before you get married, the reality is there is more responsibility coming. You know, when I was single, sometimes I don't have to worry about what we're gonna eat tomorrow. After getting married, I know I need to have at least the whole week.
Yeah, already planned.
You know, already planned. When I was single, I would manage to, you know, pay my rent on the last minute. Now, like, I really need to. So I think saving will really help you make sure that you have something to spend at the end of the day when that expense occurs.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's why it's important.
Okay. Yeah. Beth, anything you want to add on that?
I think saving is important because it helps you live life as a responsible adult. I think we generally in our culture we come from a hand to mouth type of way of life. Usually you earn for the day and then tomorrow you're back at it. And so saving really isn't one of those things that our culture generally seems to be big on. But I've seen the pressure and that kind of way of life. I've seen the pressure that it now gives, because with that, life happens, you don't have money, and then we now begin to look out and expect that other people should and must come through for us and for our. And I think part of just being a responsible person is just learning to not that you're saving so that you're self-sufficient. I think that's not the point. I think personally I love to trust God for things, and I've seen him in my life actually come through when I need him to. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't even try. You know? So for me it's kind of like, you're responsible.
Yeah.